Back here with our minor league pre. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this brand new season. Now to the plate, Javier Silva, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base.
Cookie Flash gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Alejandro Chavez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball
in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass.
Stepping in, Cookie Flash. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Cookie Flash.
Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that right there was his first hit at the Double-A level. Steve, that's got to be an exciting moment for him.
Yeah, with that first knock out of the way, he can now settle in and start working on the next one. Of course, he's aiming for that first major league hit, but he's got to start somewhere.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Bill Wood will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
And now 3-1 here. And if this is a borderline pitch here, you got to let it go. This has to be in a perfect spot if you're going to have.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
A major league effort, but he couldn't finish the play. Matthew Upchurch will stand in. He flew out his last time up. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw. And Cookie Flash steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Joe Myrick will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Bill Wood will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So stepping in, number 26, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Silva has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Darren Gold, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Striding into the box, Javier Silva. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Rodney Johnson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
That's an out.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run here on no hits. Cookie Flash will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time. Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Joe Myrick will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Time for game 2. Cookie Flash will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Duncan Kennedy stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, out, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Leading off the inning, Cookie Flash, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Javier Silva will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Philip Nishii.
Alejandro Chavez comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. Elmore on to first, and talk about doing the job out of. Cookie Flash will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Skied into straightaway right. Johnson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Cookie Flash stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
At the plate, Joe Myrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on the move for second, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, it's definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a...
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Game number 3. At the plate, Alejandro Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Philip Nishii.
Dino Morales will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. Just late. He's safe.
Good effort, though.
Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into... Leading off the inning, Cookie Flash, and they'll need him to get something going here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mendoza is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ryan Carnuth. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. On the ground, softly towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Cookie Flash is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits with the big. Cookie Flash will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Ryan Carnuth will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And that's what the two-seam fastball.
Bruce Goodrich stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit out towards second. Flash gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Rodney Johnson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Cookie Flash, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Cookie Flash.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Mendoza going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ryan Carnuth strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hits this one hard the other way. Flash scoops it up onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. These fans head home happy. Their club has won it 10-1. Good night, everybody. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Javier Silva will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus.
Cookie Flash will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but we could be ready to break out right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The tag, and he is out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Cookie Flash has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first.
Cookie Flash will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Cookie Flash will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Rodney Johnson will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And he's retired here, 1 away. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game. Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Cookie Flash is in the glow as he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games he won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cookie Flash will stand in, 1 night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is. Cookie Flash stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Cookie Flash strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Hit hard down to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Julio Cairo steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Well, this ball got in on him just a little bit, so he wasn't really able to hit it as hard as he wanted, but he winds up moving his guy.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Henry Hastings. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well. Boy, and there's the tide turning here. I think that's the...
Cookie Flash strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a 1-out double.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, he serves this one out into right field, and it's going to fall in, a base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money. Yeah, and you just have to know your outfield.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's Cookie Flash will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Shoots this one to first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases. Coming to the plate now, Cookie Flash, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Mario Ortiz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Cookie Flash will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Ramon Reyes will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. This is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
First and second here with nobody out. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hastings ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. But a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better than 1 that time. Cookie Flash digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
The batter, number 24, second baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hastings is there. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Cookie Flash will stand in. He flew out his last time up.